All right, this anonymous question. Hello, anonymous. Thank you for your submission. I'm in the music industry. Oh, yeah. I love making music. I love performing. Good for you. But off stage, it almost feels like narcissism is a required trait to get ahead in the business I'm in. I know this goes for other industries as well, not just the entertainment industry. How do we handle an environment where we are surrounded by narcissism and almost forced to develop traits ourselves in order to survive? So I've thought a lot about this. My husband, Chris, who produces the show, he was a professional comedian in New York for, I think, about 10 years. And part of why he got out of it is this problem. Okay, particularly in entertainment. I will go so far as to say it is an ass-kissing, schmoozing, brown-nosing, eesh. I'm sure there are people who don't, but I think that stereotype is fair because it's real. It's real. So what do? We make our choices. If you're going to be in it, I think you focus on what you love. You focus on the performance part. You put a bubble around yourself. You put a bubble around other people. You say to your own inner child, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And you let yourself spot them. Be the observer instead of being affected so much by them. It's like, all right, where are the narcissists? Not in a way that is hypervigilant, like, where are they? I'm desperate. I need to find them or I'm not going to be safe. Not with fear. Like a grounded, strong Mary Poppins type. She would scan and look. She wouldn't be scared. Just like, where are they? All right. Yeah, where do my senses say they are? Okay. And you can be polite to them, but you don't have to fall for any of their nonsense. And you get your principles and your values straight. If you don't want to manipulate to further your career, if you don't want to ass kiss, schmooze too hard, you define, write it out on paper. What are my boundaries with that? I'm willing to do this, but I'm not willing to do this. That's a whole lesson in the boundaries course. And, oh, it's open. Yeah, we just opened it a couple days ago. I haven't had a chance to really announce it yet or put anything out. Okay, so come to the boundaries course if you want. And we just work on it. We recognize it's hard. We don't like it. They're going to be there. So we use radical acceptance as a tool. And you define your principles so that you're not invited to cross them and then be in regret or shame. You can practice in the mirror. Hey, I'm a little uncomfortable doing that, so I'm going to pass on that one. And you have to make peace. You just have to make peace with this being the way that things work. And it's not fair and it's not right. If you're going to play the game, I think you have to kind of come up with your own rules of how much is reasonable. How much can my moral compass be okay with and understand? For me, if I was in that space, it would be something like, I can be really polite and I can take opportunities, but I can say no to anything that makes me cross my own moral boundaries. So when you're in those environments where there's just shit all around. Low vibe, shit, darkness. You get clear on what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. And you make peace with that. And if you say no to an opportunity because it's icky, you walk away and you say, my feeling in here, my morality, my moral compass is more important. It's more important. That's not the only way. Because if the only way is kind of selling your soul to the devil, it's not worth it. But you have to decide that and help yourself accept that. And you have to deal with the feelings because it's not fair. I've watched Chris go through it. The grief of, it's not about just, are you the funniest? Are you a great performer? Is it your voice and your musical ability? It's not a pure industry on ability where the ability rises to the surface, where the effort pays off in a pure way.